Good morning, gang. Welcome to another episode of Makan. It is very early today. It's 7:30 a.m. Now, in today's video, we're going to be trawling through Sydney and trying out some of Sydney's supposedly best pork roll shops, according to the Pork Roll Appreciation Society on Facebook. Shout out to those guys.
Today, we're going to be showing you some Sydney's top banh mi's and some of our favorites as well. And especially nowadays, there's so many varieties, but for the focus of today, we're going to be looking at the pork roll, which is the staple, and then you've got the fan favorite, and my personal favorite. I don't know if it's your personal favorite, but we're going to be exploring the crispy pork roll or the roasted pork roll. Now, now these are going to be available across most of the pork roll shops across Sydney. You will always find the pork roll at any pork roll shop, but you might not always find the crispy pork roll. So we're going to show you where to get the best crispy pork roll around Sydney as well.
Now, today's video is going to start off here, right in the heart of Western Sydney. It's in a suburb called Canley, Vale, and this place is called Nguyen Hot Bread. As you can see, there's a lot of people already in the line. Early risers, it does get busier than this, so you know, let's get it quick. Let's get some pork rolls in our mouths.
Yeah, let's go before the line gets long. Alright, we've got our pork rolls.
Here we go. We should have really cut it, or asked the people to cut it for us, but you know, whatever. Whoa. Look at this, yeah. Get a close up of that.
Oh, we lost one.
Oh no.
There we go.
You know what? I'm keen to try it. Let's dig in.
Let's dig in. So, if you guys want the freshest bread, you do have to try and come in a bit earlier, because that's when the bread has just been baked, and then so you get this nice light crunch from the surface, but in the center you get this fluffiness as well.
Yeah, it's so good.
So Josh just bitten into the pork roll. What's the pork roll like?
Pork roll, it tastes fresh. Like everything, all the ingredients inside are fresh. I don't know, maybe it's just the morning, or maybe it's a cool crisp air right now, but it's so good.
As you can see, we've got the roasted pork right there. We've got the pickled vegetables. We've got the butter and pate on the bottom there, and of course, controversially, we do have coriander. So
yum yum.
Let's see how this goes. Let's give it a try. Now, the crispy pork roll, or what it's called here, is called the crackling pork roll. The crackling, I can tell you now, gives off an amazing crunch, and then you get that strong. Oh man, I've got it all over my mouth. And then you get this strong pork flavor, but as well it gets balanced out by the vegetables and the butter and pate as well. So, and that's why it's important, guys, to have the coriander, so you get that bit of freshness as well in the mouth, right? Alright? Okay. Now, these things are amazing. Like, so we didn't talk about it earlier, but banh mi's are super accessible. They're so cheap. They can range anywhere between $4 all the way up to $8, I believe, is like some of the higher end of it. And I think there's some varieties of pork rolls or banh mi's that kind of go up to $10 to $12, depending on what add-ons you add onto it. So you can add like pork floss, you can add pork skin, you can also add egg. So it just depends what add-ons you want to get. But at its basic form, you can get a basic pork roll for about $4, $5, and then with the crackling pork roll, it does go up a little bit higher. It's about $6 to $8 generally.
Still not too bad.
Still not too bad. Still super accessible, but totally worth it, guys. And
yes,
Nguyen's Hot Bread makes one of the best, we believe, crackling pork rolls, and also their normal pork rolls.
Alright guys, so we've just finished up at Nguyen's Hot Bread. Just had myself a bit of refreshments. What did you like about the pork rolls here?
Alright, so highlight from Nguyen's Hot Bread for me is always going to be the crackling pork roll. Yeah, it's just so good. The crackling just hits differently. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's good. Yeah. Well, I like the bread, to be honest. It was crunchy. It was so good.
Oh, yeah. Light and fluffy. That's all we're looking for.
Now we're going to move on to our next destination, which is Bankstown. Are we ready to eat 2.5 pork rolls today? Each?
I think we are. I think we are.
Good.
Let's get this. All right, we'll see you at our next location. Let's go.
Okay guys, it is about 9:05 on this Sunday morning. It's a beautiful day. We're at Bankstown right now, our location number 2. Now, I'm not originally from this area, so I'm just following along, tagging along with these guys, because these guys grew up here. But apparently there's 2 very good pork roll shops around here.
Today we're going to be visiting 2 of Bankstown's most prestigious institutions of pork rolls, Nam Pho and Banh Mi. So what we're going to be doing for you today is we're going to be showing you both the crackling pork roll and the basic pork roll from Nam Pho, as well as the basic pork roll from Banh Mi. Now, with Banh Mi, they've been featured in multiple Sydney publications such as Sydney Time Out as being one of the best in Sydney, whereas Nam Pho is one of those hidden gems, unnamed gems that you don't really hear about, but they just deliver on exceptional quality and flavor. So I don't know about you, Josh, but right now I'm getting excited to go and get the pork rolls. You ready?
I'm getting hungry again.
Let's go. Number 2. Let's go. All right, guys, we've got our pork rolls here. One from Nam Pho and one from Banh Mi. As you can see, the differences in size. Banh Mi is a bit smaller than Nam Pho, and Nam Pho seems to have a little bit more filling than Banh Mi. But as we all know, the important is all in the flavor, right? So it's all in the flavor of the pork rolls. So we'll have to check them out.
Look how thick this thing is.
Check this out, guys. Check it out.
Oh, how are we gonna eat this?
Open that up. Oh, look at that. Let's try it.
Oh, this thing's fat. Wow,
that's amazing. So good. The great thing about this one here is that you can taste every single layer individually, but together. I don't know if that makes sense, but you can taste each of the meats. You can taste the crunch of the vegetables, and then you get that crunch and the softness and the fluffiness from the bread itself.
This one's bread is probably not as good as that one or the Canley Vale one this morning, but what it does make up for is its quantity. Like, look at all that filling in there. That's amazing. This is good value for money right here. Now, what I consider to be one of the best drinks to go with a pork roll is a sugarcane juice. So we got this from a shop just opposite of Nam Pho. $2.50 for a full cup like this.
$2.50, that's amazing. And there's a larger size that goes for $3.
It's a no-brainer. Like, these 2 go together so well. They should get married.
So remember, if you guys are getting pork roll in Bankstown, don't forget, get yourself the sugarcane juice to go with it.
That's it. Alright guys, now check out this one. This is the crackling pork roll. Oh, man, I'm just so good. It is so thick here. Look at that. It's like a whole flavor explosion in my mouth right now. Wow. All the soft, the crispy textures in there, the vegetables, some nice cucumber in there as well, that's very fresh. It's amazing. Comes together so well. Full, but I'm just gonna enjoy this. I'll see you guys at the next spot. Guys, look who we have here.
Hey, welcome back to Jono. Finally joined us for the shoot. So we've got the top Ryde Baker's House pork roll special. We've got the pork roll, basic pork roll. Then we've got the crackling pork rolls right here. And unfortunately, we weren't able to shoot at the store because it was within a center, and we didn't know that we needed a permit in order to do that. So that's okay. We were able to buy their pork rolls, and we're gonna enjoy it right now. Give you a bit of a taste of what it's like. And as you can see, look at that cross section. It's amazing.
It's bloody thick.
It's very thick, very thick. Yeah. And must like up till now, I think this is the biggest one so far.
Yeah.
Biggest and most packed one so far. So, Jonah, did you want to try out with the standard pork roll and let us know what that's like?
Oh, my pleasure. As you can see that, oh, so juicy the meat. I have to squeeze it a little bit because, you know, it's that thick, I can't even put it in my mouth. Let's go.
Oh no.
That's a big bite.
That's a big one. I don't know if I can do that.
Yikes.
How do you do that?
They make their buns, they make their rolls with love. I'm like, oh, this is love. They make you feel like family when you're watching them make it. It's amazing. Let me take another bite, bro. I
Alright, we're gonna jump in as well.
Let's go.
The crackling pork roll right here.
Oh yeah, can't even fit it in my mouth. It's thick.
Bro, when I giggle, when I eat food, that's when you know it's amazing.
They added fried onions into this one, whereas the other places don't have it. Gives it that little extra spicy crunch.
So that's one of the big things about Top Ryde Baker's house, is that unlike the other ones, Josh has mentioned it, they added fried onions and fried onion oil onto it, which changes the dynamic of the flavors that you can get in your mouth. And just paired with the pickled vegetables and everything that how they layered everything here, it just makes for like a satisfying bite.
Alright guys, we just arrived at our last spot. It's called Marrickville Pork Rolls. This is going to be the 5th pork roll that we have today? Sixth. It's alright, we're still good, ready to eat. It's a bit cold, bit of wind chill, so it's perfect time to eat a pork roll. Now me and George have the normal pork roll and Jono's got the crackling one over there. So let's see how it compares to the others, but I've heard this place is pretty good too. Dig in. Cheers.
Cheers guys. Woo. With Marrickville pork roll, everything else seems to be about the same as the other places, but their biggest differentiator is one, their bread is slightly different. It's a little bit more crispier than the other places. And the second most important thing that sets them apart is the sauce. If you guys didn't notice, they have a bit of a thicker sauce than the other places. So the other places, the sauce that they add, the soy sauce that they add, is a bit more of a lighter and also a bit more liquidy, whereas this one's a bit thicker of a sauce. So it does wrap around all the elements. So you got the carrots, you got the meat, and the sauce is just all over it and sticks to them. So you just have that amazing flavor from that sauce as well. So 100%, it's still a great pork roll though. It's so good. How's the crispy pork roll, Johnny?
Crackling, definitely. Skin's crackly. That's what you obviously expect. The sauce, I think they put a little bit of mayo. That's probably why it's a bit thicker. Yeah. I heard them saying, oh no mayo, this is like, I think, yeah, there's mayo in it, definitely.
So Marrickville pork rolls have two locations. They have one location, the original location, which is close to Marrickville Road, down on Illawarra Road. And they have the secondary location, which is close to the station. Same road, still on Illawarra Road, but closer to the station side. Both deliver amazing pork rolls, and both have amazing service. So, but keep this in mind though, they do get pretty packed. They do have lines. So as all good pork rolls should, they all have amazing lines right out the door. All right. So if you do want to grab a pork roll from Marrickville, definitely get in early or be prepared to wait in line. But we're gonna smash down these pork rolls, and we'll see you in the next segment.
Alright guys, thanks for joining us on another adventure today, our pork roll adventure. I was very full by the end of that. We had about 5 pork rolls altogether, or 6 or something.
So full.
But look, if your favorite pork roll place wasn't reviewed by us today, don't fret. It doesn't matter. We will get to it. There will be other episodes coming out. It's just that we couldn't eat that many in one go today.
All the pork rolls that we had today, there was one clear standout, and that was the Top Ryde Baker's House.
Yes.
They just do it on a different level with their fried onions and also the fried onion oil, and the way they constructed the pork roll with so much love, and it just packed it in. Surprisingly though, no matter how big it was, how big that pork roll was, it was actually pretty light as well. I felt that it was pretty light to eat. So for us, our standout today was Top Ryde Baker's House, for sure. Now, letting you guys know, Top Ryde Baker's House, their prices are on the higher end of town, definitely. So with Canley, Vale and Bankstown being on the lower end, with the basic pork roll, $4.50 at Canley, Vale and $5 at Bankstown. The Top Ryde Baker's House and Marrickville pork roll, actually, their one's about $6 for the basic pork rolls. But I can tell you guys now, it was 100% worth it. And the line and the waiting, 100% worth it. So we definitely recommend you guys check out all the pork roll shops, but for us, our standout is definitely going to be Top Ryde.
And guys, you know, if you want to follow our journey and, you know, support us, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. And if any of the pork rolls that you've seen today was your favorite, please leave a comment and let us know which one. If you've got any recommendations of where to go next, that'll be great for us to hit up and review your favorite shops. So yeah, thanks.
We're gonna leave all the details for all the places that we visited today in our details below. And also, as John has said, don't forget to comment which one's your favorite.
That's right.
And we'll see you in our next video.
Let's get this bread.
Let's get this bread.